There's so much drama going on right now. Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin. I'm back with another video. I know it has been a minute, but literally there has been nothing to talk about. So today is slim pickings, but there are a few things that I want to discuss involving James Charles as well as Nikki Tutorials because I'm opinionated and I have some things that I would really like to say. But first, before I get into that, I would like to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Adam and Eve. You guys know that they have been exceptionally well to me. They've been great for you guys with this code that they've given to me. If you go over to adamandeve.com and use code Dustin, you will get 50% off one item as well as free shipping to the US and Canada. Some exclusions do apply. Adam and Eve has been amazing. They are a great company, not only because they offer 24/7 customer support, 90-day hassle-free returns. They also give 20% of their profit to fight the spread of HIV and AIDS, which you guys know is a great cause for everyone. So you guys, if you're so inclined, go over to adamandeve.com, find yourself something, use my code Dustin, get 50% off one item and free shipping, and just have yourself a good time. And if you would like, I've had a lot of you guys reach out to me because Valentine's Day just recently passed and you shared with me what you got. Some of y'all are having a lot of fun. So thank you again, Adam and Eve, for sponsoring this video. Now let's just get into the tea, right? Now you guys know that I don't get political. I hate politics. I hate everything that comes with politics. I hate the arguments. I hate how everything is unfair. I just feel like there is a lot that goes on in politics that I just don't care to see. That's why I don't watch the news. But for those of you that do not know who Caitlin Bennett is a literal troll in my opinion. She says some of the nastiest things that could possibly come out of anyone's mouth, especially about the LGBTQ+ community. Now you guys, as someone that is a part of that community, I do not like when people shit on trans people or gay people, people of color, anything like that, any kind of injustice that I see that is promoted by these political mouthpieces. I don't tune in. But Gun Girl, you guys may not know her. I call her backwoods Taylor Swift because she's trying to look like Taylor Swift, that curly hair. It's not really working for her. That's just my opinion. You guys don't come for me. I don't care. I know I'm not cute myself. But this girl just recently went to some kind of function where she was supposed to like do questions and answers and things like that. But there was allegedly a riot, a protest. And I just want to say that I don't agree with people throwing things at people or people like assaulting people. I don't think that the girl was assaulted. There might have been like a cup that was thrown at her or something. I don't know. Does that constitute assault? I don't know. Where I'm from, assault means you got your ass beat. But people were not happy that this girl went to this college, and there was a whole video that went viral on TikTok as well as Twitter where this girl Caitlin was literally upset and crying and saying, oh, they're throwing things. They're going in a car basically through a crowd of people and they're like throwing things and like mobbing the car. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I also agree with protesting. So I don't know where there's a happy medium, and I don't know if that was met. That's not my place. I'm not going to give an opinion on that. But you guys, just check out some of the offensive things that this girl Caitlin has said in the past, and then we'll get into what James Charles had to say about it to Keemstar.
I'm sorry for calling you a bitch.
Great, thank you.
And at Kent State too.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you were there sucking. So actually, just for the camera, this guy was at a party at Kent State. I don't know what you were doing there, but he was giving out free jobs. Wanted nothing in return.
Bro. Yeah.
I guess I was.
That's why you're wearing the fake glasses, so you can pretend to be someone you're not. Yeah.
Like men pretending to be women.
So yesterday, Keemstar tweeted out and said, I think the Gun Girl is cool. We already discussed who Gun Girl is. She's always calm, collective. I think you meant cool, calm, and collective, Keem. Has awesome content of college students, protesters looking and sounding like complete morons. Politically, I don't know where I stand on the gun issue. I've been flip-flopping so much over the years, but Gun Girl, good. Okay. James Charles replied to Keemstar and said, this one should have stayed in the drafts, Chief. Keem replied to him and said, do support bully this girl, assaulting this girl. She has different beliefs. I hope not. Now, James Charles did reply and say she deserves it. Now, upon seeing this, you would think that James Charles was agreeing with what Keemstar said. I didn't necessarily think that, and James Charles quickly followed this up because Keemstar tweeted back to him again and said, if you were surrounded by people that were bullying you and assaulting you for personal beliefs, I would defend you too, James. Now, this girl literally does what Keemstar is saying was happening to her. And it did happen to her because you can't kick a bee's nest and then run into it and not expect to get stung. That's literally what this girl done. But James Charles replied to him and said, "I'm not harassing, provoking, or threatening to pull a gun on people with beliefs that are harmful and oppressive though." Now, you guys, just that clip that I showed you, that's just the tip of the iceberg with this girl, Caitlyn. She is so incredibly offensive, especially to the trans community. And that is just something that I do not tolerate. I do not stand for. We do not allow that in this house, in this area of my life. So when this girl went to this college thinking that she was going to be a badass and go in there and like ask these people all these questions, I don't care what pretense she said she was going in under. She said that she was going to ask questions about like who the first 3 presidents were and who got stuck in a bathtub. Girl, nobody literally cares about that. You know why you were there. We know why you were there. We knew that you were going to act a fool, and we knew that you were going to try to be offensive, because literally after the fact, this girl is known for carrying around like an AR-15. She said that she was going to go back to this campus and have like this convention or some kind of shit, and she was going to go wielding guns. Like, do you, like, you weren't that bad when you were sitting there in that car, Caitlyn. Were you about to piss your pants? Were you about to shit yourself again? What was going on? I digress, you guys. I'm getting a little bit too heated, a little bit too bothered, and I just do not like this Caitlyn Bennett girl. But I do believe that James Charles did go on to delete these tweets. I personally do stand with James Charles in this situation because this girl does deserve repercussions for the way that she acts. Does she deserve to be assaulted? No. Does she deserve to have things hurled at her or water thrown in her face? No, I don't think that anybody deserves that, except for like racist ass people. The only thing that I hate worse than a homophobe is a racist, and this girl is borderline there in my opinion, because there has been things that she has said as well. But you guys, let me know your opinions and your thoughts and your feedback on that down below. Now let's talk about this. Now you guys know I just did a giveaway for this. I did message the winner. I will be sending this out soon. Right now we are currently having like some kind of snowstorm. It's like sleeting outside. I hear it. I hope it's not registering in this video because it is kind of loud, but if it is, I apologize. But I did do this giveaway, and I'll be mailing the second palette that I bought out to the winner very shortly. But I did get this, and I think that it is a very, very beautiful palette. Now, as always, you guys know that my lighting, the way it's set up, it don't work with me. It doesn't like me for some reason, but in person, this is a very, very beautiful palette. The other day, Nikki Tutorials actually uploaded her review of this, and a lot of people were saying that she was possibly sponsored by Morphe, because you guys know that Nikki has an affiliate code with Morphe, and she has for a very long time. Now, I myself, I never in a million years would have thought this video was sponsored, because she did not give it like a raving review at the beginning. She did say that there's a lot of fallout, and there is, just from the few that I've swatched out of this, there is quite a bit of fallout. I did actually record this video before, and it did not work very well for me. I was sitting here doing all these swatches, and there was like fallout everywhere. It's Morphe, you guys. It's not the best quality palette. I'm just gonna say that. But at the end of Nikki's video, she did say that it's a very beautiful palette, and it is a very beautiful palette for what it is and for what it's worth. I think that Jacqueline did a very good job on this. The color story is very beautiful, and I think that this will be a go-to palette for a lot of different people this coming spring and summer, because the colors are just that good. But shortly after Nikki uploaded her video, there was tweets on Twitter where people were saying that Nikki was probably sponsored and that Morphe paid her for her review, which made absolutely no sense to me. I just don't think that Nikki would be that type of girl where she would allow Morphe to pay her, and I don't know that Morphe is in the ballpark of actually paying people to do reviews anymore, because there's such a big company. But Nikki just recently uploaded her video yesterday where she reviewed the Bloodlust collection from Jeffree Star, and side note, you guys, that collection is actually sickening. I did receive it in PR, and I put it on Twitter. I put a little video of everything, and it looks really stunning in person. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not lying. The way that it reads in person and on camera are two totally different things. It's actually a very beautiful collection. But in Nikki's video where she reviewed the Bloodlust collection, she did address everything, and she did say that she was not paid for it. And it's sad to say that we've came this far in the beauty community to where everybody thinks that everything is sponsored. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people out there that still do not disclose. There's somebody that I have been watching for a long time that has over 1 million subscribers that literally never discloses anything. She never discloses verbally. She never puts anything in her description box about her links, and they're all magically links, and they're all our style links. And I think that Nikki is one of the people that has definitely worked very hard to correct the way that she has done things in the past. And I'm not saying that she's done shady things in the past, but I know that she has been called out for a few things. But I also think that Nikki is very forthright now in things when she is sponsored, when she's paid, when she sent PR. So I think that it was not fair that Nikki got accused of this. It just makes no sense at all. You guys, if I didn't sum it up that great, here's just a small clip of Nikki's video for you guys to see what she had to say about the situation.
Now, my previous video was my review on the Jacqueline video. I can't believe I still have to say this after everything I made so very clear, but I will will just repeat myself once more. In the beginning of every tutorial / video, anything I upload where I use products myself, there is a little list of icons. These icons are here to give you more clarification on the products that I use. Every time I hold up a product, one of those icons will pop up in the corner of the video, and it'll tell you whether something is sent through PR, whether something is an ad, whether I'm affiliated to the brand with a code, or if I bought the product with my own money. For the Jacqueline video, I am affiliated to Morphe. But some people think because it's Jacqueline and because she's been in hot weather recently that she needed a little extra help. And apparently it was a very slow news day because now I was sponsored by Morphe, or Morphe asked me to create this video. No.
So you guys, with everything I've said in this video, please let me know your thoughts and opinions and your feedback down below. What do you think about what James Charles had to say about Caitlyn Bennett? What do you think about that situation? I don't talk about stuff like that very often because I know it's a very it's a slippery slope because I don't want to offend anybody. I just don't think that the things that this girl says are very good for the LGBTQ plus community. And as a person that is in that community, it's very offensive to me. And also, what do you guys think about Nikki Tutorials addressing this drama with this Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette? Like, I cannot believe that Nikki had to address that in a video, you guys. That literally blew my mind. Usually you will get an Insta story, but she dead ass did it in a video. As always, I hope you all have the most amazing day ever, night, whatever time it is when you're watching this. Hopefully we get some drama soon because I am so parched and so thirsty. I am working on a Diva Curl video. I don't know when I'll get that out. But you guys, I do hope you had the most amazing day ever, and I will see you all in my next video.